All right, you Logic Pro users, this one's for you. It's called AutoBounce. AutoBounce completely automates your stems and mixes when you have that final delivery. I have found AutoBounce works best when you delete everything that you are not using in your template. This includes me printing anything in place that is coming from my PC. So for those channels, I've found to just print that in place. Should also mention, I still have my original session and this is a copy. Cool, there are some settings you need to have loaded. If you read the AutoBounce manual, it'll instruct you on how to set the defaults for the control bar and display. So I'll put those defaults there. And then also AutoBounce needs some specific defaults on the channel track names or whatever you call them. It is definitely in your best interest to plan ahead with how you think you're going to need to deliver your project. Okay, so now I've got all my stems and I've got my reverbs and delays. So now it's time to load AutoBounce. Upon opening AutoBounce, you will get this prompt. AutoBounce is now ready to scan Logic Pro. Make sure you've set the control bar defaults and the track defaults, otherwise the scan won't work properly. And also, once you click scan, don't touch anything. Don't go to YouTube or try to click on any other apps. Like, don't even click the mouse. It's going to look through all the active tracks. This is why we deleted any unused tracks. This is why we went and deleted all hidden tracks, because it would have tried to scan those as well, and then it puts them in the job window, and it kind of just becomes a pain. So just trust me. Clean that session out, save as, AutoBounce version, clean it out, then scan. So if I have in fact done everything correctly, I should be seeing AutoBounce's window. It'll have a duplicate list of all my tracks, my folders. To start, I like to get the mixes going first before I worry about stems. And this is going to be my full mix. And then it's important, you want to do this right away, because when you copy them and make a new job, it remembers the file naming. So select your location, deliverables, project title, queue number, track name, and then my mix, which is 4. So it's going to save this, and then the job name, which I'm starting out with full mix. And then I need to come up with an underscore mix, and then I need to come up with a no drum mix, and then I also need to come up with a cello stem. All right, so now I've got my main mixes, and then to set the stems, I need to add a new job. There's this mix version, and then there's a stem version, and the new job is the plus sign here. When you create a new job, you also need to update the file naming. I mean, you can do whatever you want for this, but I have to follow a thing. And then I want all of my stems. Check out the mix settings. Right now, my full mix and my underscore, my no drums, my cello, all these are still checked, which means it'll just give me 4 full mixes, and that would be terrible. So let's fix that. String solo, and that's it for... I don't think there's a command to select these all off. If there were, that would be very cool. Like, can I do that? Okay, well, maybe someday they'll let you, like, highlight the ones you want selected. Tom? And if I'm not sure, I can still, like, pop into Logic and listen. Is this the cello? Yes, string solo is the cello. And then I want a no drums mix. All right, so there's my no drums. And then underscore, it's like, okay, I'm in the AutoBounce window. It's a little hard to tell off the top of my head what the best underscore would be, so I'm gonna just have to go in here and start muting stuff. that's a good underscore in my opinion. I also think the piano is a little loud, so I'm going to bring that down a little. But now I just need to make sure I copy these settings for what I'm going to mute. So I want to mute the synth melody to the 808 bass, and I want to mute the H percussion to the end. And so now this underscore mix will only have these checked things activated when it exports. And that's it. Like that's really all it is. It's just a little prep work before I export, just in case I made a mistake or if there's some error and I have to restart. I want to make sure I can recall what I've set up in AutoBounce, which is right here. I can save, and I've just been doing, just kind of call it AutoBounce scans in every project, and then I just saved the file right there. So that seems to make sense. Let's let AutoBounce do its magic. It saves me so much time, and I get to do some other stuff while this is happening, which is an amazing thing. So there you have it, AutoBounce. Thank you, Tom and the team, for creating such a cool tool for us Logic Pro users. And please like and follow me for more.